Hey everybody, this is John Boy back with y'all, and we are on the Tree Punching Brothers vanilla server. The video that you're going to be watching I had recorded with David Dobbs. We worked together to make a skeleton spawner grinder, XP grinder, that David had found. Unfortunately, after I recorded this episode, I came to find that none of the audio from my Skype call went through. So I'm going to voice this over because I really wanted to show you all how to build a pretty nice redstone suffocation spawner where you end up with just a few hits to kill the guys whenever you're done. But there you go. As you can see, a few of them are spawning as we're starting to clean it out. But while you're watching this first part of the video, I want to say a few things. I want to say thank you to Derek Nicholas, who recently subscribed to my channel. Also to Baka King, who recently subscribed. And False Proof, who also recently, within the last week or so, subscribed to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it very much. And I hope you all will enjoy the videos that I have to come. Also, thank you to Secret 007 Skyfall for the comment on the one video. And I had somebody else here. I'm looking for the name. The Goblin King, Velendar, thank you for your comments. And Kenny Lee, if I'm saying that correctly, thank you for your comments on my Arkham Network Sky Wars episode that I had. So let's get back to what's going on here on the video. On the video, what we're doing here, anytime you find a spawner, you want to light the area up, put torches on each side and on the top. And around where you're working. You want to come 4 blocks out from your center where your spawner is, which is where you see me putting the dirt there in the center, and then go 4 blocks each direction also. And that will give you a 9x9 square to build your spawnable area for your spawner, whatever there be, zombie, spider, skeleton, spawner. That's what you want to do. You want to dig out a 9x9. We also dug out above and below, anything from 3 and above the spawner, and anything 3 and below the spawner. So let's get to the point till where we were at just after we dug all this out, so we can show you what to do once you dig that out. Okay, so here we came back, and as you can see, David was putting the water all across the back. What you want to do is you want to put one stream of water running in the direction that you want your zombies or skeletons to flow to. Then what you'll do is right at the edge, you'll cut a hole a couple deep. We went, I think, 2 or 3 deep. And then on the far corner where you see David now, we'll put another water block so that they'll stream in the direction that I was standing. So once David finishes cutting that out, let me find the next part here, and I'll show you what the next step to building this is. Okay, so as I get things set up here, what we're going to do is figure out how to put the block in. What you're going to need is a sticky piston, where you throw the sticky piston in, and then something to put in front of it. I like to use a dirt block. As you can see there, no, another sticky piston is not what you want to use. So let's get rid of that. Put the dirt block in there like it's supposed to be. And after we discussed it originally, I thought that we had to move this, but now that I've rewatched the video, we could have just left it alone. Made ourselves a little collection area, closed that off, and done that right there. But I mean, you could do it that way, or if you want them to gather up and give yourself a little bit more space, just knock a block out, let them drop, and let them come into one single space. It just makes things a lot easier whenever you do stuff that way. But let's get to the redstone part of this now. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make the hopper timer. What you do first, you put a block down and you shift click one hopper into the block. Then you can break the block and shift click it in. That way you got the stuff that will go from one hopper into the other. This is what's going to create your basic timer. You'll have a set of items that will go from one into the one hopper, into the other hopper, and back. The next thing that you need is you need 2 comparators. One going off of each side pointing away. So if you imagine the triangle part of the comparator, the single point of the triangle will be facing away. That way, whenever there's items in the hopper, it'll give the signal and send it out, which is what we need for it to do. After that, on each side, and as you can see, I didn't dig out enough when I was doing this. I believe the next thing that you need on each of those is a basic block. I just used wood, that way nobody would destroy anything that was in there. Always try to do, when you're doing redstone, try to pick something that's not common to that area. That way, in case somebody's digging, they won't pardon me, they won't break your redstone, because that just sucks. And then right where each of your comparators are, you're going to put sticky pistons facing each other and one solid block of redstone. What the redstone will do is it'll lock the hopper at that time, so that nothing can get out of that hopper. So everything will travel into the one hopper, fill it up, and then travel back to the other hopper. After that, behind each of the sticky pistons, you're going to put a redstone dust, and pardon me, then you need a torch coming off of a block. The block has to be next to the comparator, or I mean next to the piston, so that'll constantly lock that first piston in the open position. The only way that'll turn off is once you put the items in and they travel from one hopper to the other. That'll let the other shut the piston off on the one and turn the other piston on, allowing the redstone block to move over, thus allowing the items to move back into the other hopper, thus completing your timer. I came to find, just so everybody knows, that you need 24 cobblestone to make it so that it's about a 1 or 2 hit kill with anything that wouldn't have armor. If it does have armor, it's going to take a few more hits. A stone sword, easy to make, just slap them with the stone sword a few times. You're in a cave, not hard to get yourself some cobblestone to make yourself a stone sword. So let's see, after that, what you need to do is have the line running out of the from underneath the comparator, and that line of redstone running out from your comparator is what you will run to your piston. So that's what you see me doing, running this redstone out and into the side of the piston is what I'm currently running. At that point, all you have to do is stick a button on the block that had the redstone torch, give it a click, and you're pretty much done. It's set up and ready to go. Like I said, this is a pretty simple little timer here. Easy to work, easy to use. I'll see if I can find another video here showing the end of it, but yeah, I mean, it was a pretty simple build. It's nice, it's efficient, and as you can see, I screwed up there. I didn't have the redstone going into the piston, but let me get to another point where I can show you a way, because you do have to wait for the piston to work correctly for all the items to move back, and I just want to show you one little thing that you can do so that you know all of your items have traveled back in and that it's ready to be used again. So I will get that for you right now. Okay, so as I was talking about with the lamp, what you want to do is you want to put a redstone dust on the left-hand side of that block, on the left-hand side of your timer. Running that out of there will give you the ability to run that to a lamp. And you can run that dust to a lamp, that way you know that your items have traveled out. With the lights on, that means do not hit the button again, do not use it again to flip-flop that redstone block. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm getting ready to install the lamp over in this area. That way when you're standing down there, you can just look up and say, nope, lamp's on, can't kill these guys yet. So David tossed me some dust that I needed. I wanted that to come up. That way it's over top, not connecting or interfering with the power that's running to the piston. So I ran some blocks over. and said, okay, my lamp's going to go right there. Digging this out area, give me an area to put the lamp that we can see, and that way we'll be able to do what we need to do. So run the power over, grab the lamp, put the lamp on, bam, put some redstone dust running across from on top of the lamp over. Let's go give this a test. So like I said, power will power that block from the comparator. That'll run through the redstone dust to the lamp. So let's see what happens here. So we come down, lamp's off, that means it's okay to use. So let's give this button a test. Come on, any day now. Come on, John, hit the button. There you go. Hit the button and lamp's not working. Why is the lamp not working? Because I forgot. What you needed to do is you need to have the dust right beside it, because the power signal coming out from the comparator is a weak power signal, not a strong power signal. So that means the dust has to be on the ground beside it in order to send the signal through. So we needed to put the dust there, not on a block beside it. So do not copy what I did. I also realized I needed to run this up and over, so I figured, okay, let's try this again. Dug out below, added some redstone, added another repeater to extend that wire so it wouldn't interfere coming off that. As you can see, that's what I'm showing you here. I ran it down and around and underneath. That way we don't get any redstone interference from either of them. I also realized right there, put the comparator in because it was more than 15 blocks. For the strong signal, so that we get that extended. So I figured, okay, let's give it a shot again, and let me check the signal, and we're only getting a 1 block signal. Again, me not thinking, well, maybe 2 because of the amount of items that were in it. That's not sending a very strong signal out, which means I need to put a repeater in order to extend that signal over to where the lamp is. So I had to make another repeater here, and luckily David had a few to give me, so thank you, David, for helping me out with that. So we got to figure out how are we going to do this and not interfere whenever you're only getting a 1 tick strong signal, or I mean, not a 1 tick, listen to me, a 1 block strong signal. Only way to do that would be to leave the redstone dust there, dig that out, move it down 1, and put the repeater in, but you can't run a repeater out of the side. So it means I have to put a repeater, or I had to knock another wall out in order to make a loop for the signal for the repeater to run back to the lamp. So you got dust, you got your repeater, knock out the wall, there, there, and there, so that I can run the signal around. I figured I'm going to need some way to protect it afterwards also, so I better leave myself some room, 1 block around to fill in, because you don't want your redstone getting destroyed, as that just totally sucks if you have 1 piece break. So we connect that together like that, and now we got a completed signal that should give us enough of a circuit to get through to where we are. And like I said, make sure you protect it. So I'm putting blocks all around my redstone. I didn't leave myself a way back in, so I made my own way back in, and then put the redstone there. And I was checking to see how far over I wanted the lamp to be, and I decided, you know, I think the lamp would go good there. So another block, redstone dust there, redstone dust on top of the lamp in order to power the lamp. So now I'm double checking. 1 dust over into repeater, wrap around, protect the redstone again. Put a torch to prevent anything from spawning and jumping on it to break the redstone. So let's see, let's give this 1 more test. The lamp should come on whenever I hit it. So I think I'm telling David, or I'm saying, let's give this 1 more test. Bam, there you go, lamp comes on, which is telling me it's killing them, but don't hit it again. So you got to wait for the blocks to move back over. So let's see if the lamp goes out. If I did it right, the lamp should go out in just a couple of seconds here as they move back over. Items move back over, lamp goes out, and we're good to go. Everything's done with this. All you have to do is fill in around your redstone or pretty it up however you want. And you know, your spawner's done. You got yourself a couple hit spawner killer, which is nice. Makes it easier on you, doesn't take the durability out of your weapons as much, and you can have as many bones and rotten flesh, especially with the new villager trading system, since we were playing on you know, one of the snapshots, so you can trade villagers your rotten zombie flesh. And if you get a spider spawner, you can trade the fisherman your string to get a bunch of emeralds. And these guys are all one-hit kills. So you see I clean out my inventory and I'm just punching them. I'm even hitting them with an arrow. Bam, dead, 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 dead. So there you go. That's how you build your not spider spawner, listen to me. That's how you build your skeleton spawner or zombie spawner. They come in again, you just hit your button. Go ahead and watch them suffocate to about to the point of one hit. And a few of them die. You may have that every once in a while if they were in there from before. Come in and get all your levels and you're ready to go. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't have the original audio and the original files. It was a heck of a lot funnier with David and I. David actually died a couple times in it, and I accidentally he had hopped up into the thing, and I hit the button for the block to come out, and I actually suffocated him to death on accident one time also. Wish I would have had that file for you, but unfortunately I lost the audio. At least I hope you guys learned something today. I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, send it out there on Twitter, send it out on Facebook or wherever. If you want to see more stuff like this, leave a comment below. And it may not be perfect redstone, but it's redstone that works, and that's what we're here for. And that's what I'm going to try and do for y'all. Again, thank you everybody. Have yourselves a good day. Bye.